Hello guys. It's a funny thing, I deleted my last recording by accident. I recorded that defense of the red meadow earlier today and I deleted some stuff I thought were part of the take. So in fact one of them was the next half an hour. Yeah. So let's do it again. So I'm thinking from now on I think the episodes would have a better structure if the visit to the temple would be kept separate, even if they will not be long as episodes, you know? And when we move out to other areas, keep them as a separate episodes. I think that would be okay, in my opinion. So we will start with this one. This will be a standalone episode, even if it takes us 10 minutes or 20 minutes, okay? So let's go. I started from here. Oh, by the way, I went back to the shelter, to the outside, and took those crystals because you can take them, just in case maybe we need them another time. At least I think I did. Let's check. Did I? It have to be 3 white crystals. Yeah, okay. Okay. You can't dismantle them, I assume, but let's have them over here. Alright. Let's go. Actually, after this one, just check if I'm recording, because I am known to do stuff like that also. Alright. After that we are going to get that raid. I don't know how that affects the story, but the food we will be getting from that raid, yeah, I think it's worth the trouble, huh? So let's go back to the base.
Scrapper was full of danger. The march back was almost uneventful, except for the bickering of the pig and its same blood, that is. So much bickering.
Home sweet home.
They should see if the pig and its brother have settled in yet. Work. What should he do?
Grangwa has been thinking, chieftain. Maybe now would be a good time to speak to Nerbak.
Please, let them speak to the One-Eye. Zaska just loves getting insulted.
It is not about that. The chieftain has found food for the tribe, better weapons, and life grass for the wounded. He has led well. That is what Grangwa is trying to say. Maybe Nerbak sees that now.
On his way. Let Akrog see.
Akrog, Mugwar praise. Nerbak has been meaning to speak to him. Trusted one, Grangwa. Trusted one, Nerbak. Can they speak alone?
All right.
What is needed of him?
Doom? Sure, why not?
Akrog is ready.
All right. Nerbak hates blathering, so he will be frank. First, he wants to thank Akrog for speaking to him when they first got here. Nerbak knows not if he would have bothered had he been in Akrog's position.
And?
Straight to the point. Nerbak likes it. Tusks. He was never good at this. Nerbak heard about the things Akrog did. Finding the Brittlebone Scrapper, getting food from the Brittlebone village, and bringing the life grass for the sick ones. Nerbak said he would respect Agrog when he starts leading the tribe well. And Ekrog has. Now, let Nurbok speak true. This means not that Nurbok will follow Ekrog blindly, but, well, Ekrog gets the idea.
Nurbok will give him a chance.
Maybe. Now, enough of the sweet words. There are things to do. The blood for the tribe, and the tribe for the blood.
The blood for the tribe and the tribe for the blood. Great warrior Nurbok.
Ekrog.
That is all for now.
Where is going?
Going now.
Noah, go look.
Ah, Chieftain. Mogwai praise. How can Crumb help him?
Well, Akrog must carry on now. It was good to talk to Crom, as always.
Mogwai praise.
Interesting. Probably.
Can Krasik help, Chieftain?
Sharp tusks and thick hide, until Akrog...
Sharp tusks and thick hide, Chieftain.
Pretty place you've got yourself here, Sir Troll. And I must admit, perhaps Stinking Troll Cave was inaccurate.
I hate to say it, but my dim-wit brother is right. Except for that gruesome corpse on the sarcophagus. Do I even want to ask what that is?
Probably best not to. Have the pig and the scrapper all they need to start shaping weapons? Have they spoken to Zeramak already?
The charming Master Scrapper, you mean? Yes, we have. That is, I did, and Arthur just stood there looking daft as usual.
You were grunting for the most part, if I remember correctly. Long story short, I think working with that scrapper of yours will be just fine. He'll focus on the straightforward stuff, and we'll take care of the masterpieces. Sound fair to you?
Akrog will tell them when something needs shaping.
Do that, and we'll discuss the matter of compensation after the contract, I hope.
Akrog is curious. How would they compare the troll things they forge to the things they used to make for Brittlebones?
Compare? I may as well compare a lump of clay with a sculpted masterpiece. It's not my intention to offend, you understand?
Wait, it's not? Tiara's knotted knockers. There really is a first time for everything.
Oh, Arthur, always so vulgar. To illustrate my point, for my regular work, I require about a whole month to create a single sword, forging and reforging it to perfection, bestowing its surface with the most intricate patterns, imbuing it with exotic magic. Here, Arthur can just about manage to cobble together something heavy, sharp, and really rather ugly.
Akrog cares not what a weapon looks like. Can the scrapper's weapons be used to kill their enemies?
Well, yes, but then so could a big, pointy rock.
The pig and the scrapper should spend some time watching the Moonkin fight. They're just as skilled with weapons as any Brittlebone. Perhaps that will inspire them.
Good idea, Chieftain.
Come to think of it, it's an excellent idea indeed. Perhaps one of your skull crushers confuses Arthur for an enemy and smashes him into a bloody pulp. What? One may dream.
Have they forgiven each other yet?
Ha! How could I possibly forgive someone who is so completely devoid of skill? Watching him work is almost more painful than his cruel theft of my Bernadette.
Ellen's ass. How often do you want us to have this conversation? I didn't steal her.
Yes, you did! She was my heart and my soul, and you, with your foolish nincompoop antics and passably handsome face, took her from me!
Because she didn't want you.
Vile lies!
So, no forgiveness yet then.
Akrog must say he is impressed with how well the pig's same blood is learning from the pig. The things he forges, they are not bad.
Not bad? Well, that's a dubious compliment, but I'll take it. Glad to be of service, Sir Troll.
So eager to please. I wonder what Bernadette would say if she could see you now, bowing and scraping before the Troll Chieftain. Oh, wait, she'd probably be too busy laughing.
At me? Or at the shrill pot-bellied pig squeaking instructions into my ears?
Of course at you. My porcine predicament would likely unleash a torrent of sorrow at the injustice of my affliction. Bernadette is a kind soul, and she can tell a suffering gentleman when she sees one.
Ah, well, maybe you're right. Maybe she would like you if she saw you now.
You think?
Yes, of course. You're more handsome now than you were ever before.
By the... imbecile! Imposter! Kin traitor!
Easy now, Wilbur. Get any more heated, and you might just turn into bacon.
Bacon?
Ha! How funny. Do you want a pat on the back for this unprecedented display of wit and eloquence, dear brother?
Is it as difficult to work together as they feared?
Oh, my trolloid companion, you have no idea. Every moment is like a waking nightmare, Chieftain. I might as well try teaching my skills to a dead orc.
Actually, I think that last piece turned out rather well. Perhaps I'm finally getting the hang of this.
Yes, if by rather well you mean as ragged as a tramp and as weak as your willpower.
Oh, come on, Wilbur. I think we're actually working well together. We should have tried this years ago. If only you hadn't been so precious about your wondrous gift with metals. I could have at least helped you.
So, you would have stolen my work from me as well as my beloved. How very surprising.
Fine. Have it your way. But let's get on with it, shall we?
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, we are going to show him the stone tablet we reconstitute over here. Alright.
Could the pig take a look at this? Akrog found it in a temple. Grungwar said they might be plans for Hibernian weapons.
Said he such a thing, the fine gentleman? Well, let Wilbur de Falchion see the exhibit. Ugh, so much dust and grime. And what is that sticky grey stuff?
No, I play with iron beaks and one took tablet. And when it come back, it looked like this.
What? I beg your pardon? Are you telling me that these are iron beak excretions?
If that means droppings, then Akrog does. It is true. Why is the pig so angry? It can just wash them away.
Oh, Tiara's sensual hips. You should have seen your face, Wilbur. I'm growing more fond of your lot every day.
Yes, Wilbur, I'm sure you feel quite at home here. Ugh, disgusting. These trotters shall be rinsed in pure ambrosia once this conversation concludes. But to respond to your inquiry, your elder was correct. They do indeed look like schematics, and interesting schematics at that. These glyphs suggest an advanced understanding of...
We'll use the knowledge from these tablets to make better weapons and armor for you. Just bring them here when you find more.
That is what Akrog wanted to know. He thanks them.
Much obliged, I suppose. Now, where is that ambrosia?
The pig said something about the dark echoes.
I did indeed. I had a chat with that lovely dark elf, the one you so ominously call the Stranger, and he told me about your method of breaking those seals. Duality magic is such an underestimated discipline of...
Wilbur thinks he could use leftover dark echoes to craft extremely powerful things for you. That's what he's getting at.
And I would have gotten there a million times more eloquently than you, dear brother, but yes, that's what I mean. The more of those mystical essences you find, the better.
All right, that is good to know. Akrog thanks the pig.
Quite the opposite, dear Sir Troll. I thank you. A chance to utilize duality magic for one of my creations? Ah, the mere thought makes my porcine heart beat faster.
Glad to be useful. You wonder what next?
Yes, I noticed in that defense mission that resources come very slowly for the trolls. Actually tempted in doing some of the two monkey will go hunting. This one I think it could actually help us in the next mission, which I played about 5 minutes and I was too tired yesterday to finish it, so I think this one could help us. Two workers will chop trees, that's actually good. It's actually good. But I also want to unlock these leftover sides from here. Here, I think I need about 100 of food and planks, so... The thing that bothers me is I don't know how much the cost reduction is, you know. It'll be better. It's just too vague for me. This one actually tells me what I gain. I only build one of these, so I don't know why I would need. At least I don't know what, but this I would get. Yeah, let's get the offering. More food from the farms. Okay. I would like this also. Chop more trees, 2 people, so I don't have to build 2 of those. Let's get 1 more worker from Sharper Eye, that means expansions. How much food do we still have? 16. Sharp Eye of the Tribe, Eye of the Tribe. Sure, let's get them both. But even so, I don't know if I actually need it, because if you have 4 sectors, you'll be fine with workers, but I would like to get this one though, so I can make a ton of them. But the cost, let's take the cost reduction. And let's go get... So usually when you get a sector you start with hunting, and if the mission is longer you move over to farms.
Be glad to be useful.
Scrap hoard. Actually don't know if that building actually collects scrap also. I actually don't know, I didn't pay attention. Don't care about those. Yeah, sure, let's take this. Doesn't mean you have to assign workers, but you have the possibility of sending two, right? So yeah, let's take this and this. So I don't have any more food anymore. So it's an upgrade. Do I have to research it? We will take a look at the recipes because we can. Okay, it's shown as a big upgrade. Alright. Batch, more food. That's okay. I don't need a cost reduction, but I would take cost reduction for some of the units because they do cost a lot. Especially the...
What can he do for the tribe?
How are they called? The spike flingers. Cost a ton of stuff. Maybe next time. Next time. Need food, huh? Yeah, maybe next time. I think this is actually very helpful to have two workers in the buildings. In the multiplayer you don't have the possibility, but over here in the campaign you can upgrade it, or at least I don't know if you have it. Yeah, let's move on.
Akrok needs something from them. If they can stop arguing for a moment.
Well, I'm good to go. It's Wilbur who just won't stop howling. Or squeaking, that is.
Squealing.
Oh, how incredibly amusing, Arthur. What do you need, Sir Troll?
Sir Troll, I wanted to take a look at the best crush stick of smashing. Mace one-handed. Yeah, so this is the base damage. It's actually getting upgraded with strength. Trigger spell. Right. Oh, did I think I mentioned, right, that I respect some of the heroes in one of the previous episodes. I can't remember anymore. So now the boss, the chieftain, is actually more in line with the fighter build. So he has a chance to have a ton of crit. Best hack, stick of frost. Two-handed. I don't care. Let's see. Can craft. What can I craft? Nothing. I have to dismantle a ton of stuff. This one is nice. It would be good versus dragons, you know, over the dragon king, like wyverns and stuff like that. Those are powerful. So technically in a fight you could get some of these spawned quite easily. Dex 9. I think we have Dex 9 on Zaska. Spear one-handed. Dexterity. I just wanna keep Zaska as a ranged. I spec him on that, so we're keeping that. This would be good, but I just don't like that it's special thing is versus wildlife. I would like something more generic though. Big pierce stick of the monkey sword. This one would not be bad. But oh, it's 200. Okay, I don't care. So basically what we unlocked at this time, I don't care. So the thing is, these guys are doing special weapons that have actually abilities, you see, like applying enfeebled and stuff like that. And the other guy is just doing simple recipes, like armor, with a ton of armor but without any special skills attached to it. Yeah, okay, let's stop this. Let's talk to the other.
Ah, Chieftain, Zeramak speak to pig and its same blood. Good scrappers they are, real good.
Zeramak minds not working with them, then.
Ah, well, it true that Zeramak not good enough, no? And if Moonkin have better weapons when hunters attack, Slig may be still alive. So, it true, Zeramak happy working with them. He do his best.
Akrog is glad to hear that. Zeramak must shape something.
So see, his are a bit simpler. Everything is basically rare, but see, he has a ton of armor, but no other skills. Let's talk to this guy. Let's hope I'm not going to regret later that I'm doing this raid. After I talk to this guy, I'll stop the episode and I'll still think a bit about if I wanna craft something or not. But outside recording, so I don't bore you to that. And the next episode will start the raiding, which is a RTS battle mostly, but it's not like that defense map. But still, seems to be a lot of harassment. Basically, it's a race for resources, that one, so the upgrades we did could help us a bit.
Interesting. Chieftain, Anog here they find the master scrapper. Not quite what he have in mind. Can he really shape good weapons?
The best. Akrog thanks Anog for his advice. It was a good idea. About that village raid. Alright. The Moonkin will raid that village. Where is it?
Anog will tell the chieftain before they march. This is be great help to the tribe. Anog thank Akrog for listening.
Akrog thanks the Eye Master. He must go.
Stay safe, chieftain.
Yeah, let's hope we will not regret this later. So we are only raiding them, not destroying them. I think there is an option to destroy the city completely, but still, it might affect us later. But as far as I understand, we get a ton of food out of that raid. Alright guys, so a second parter to this one. I actually dismantled most of the stuff. I dismantled the old weapons that I initially wanted to keep. So we have enough, even that thing, that important thing from the Hearing's Priest that I first considered it was the eye of that big statue head. Now let's unlock this.
Has been shaping for a long time. What is the best thing he has ever shaped?
Bestest? Tricky. Zeramak make lots. Maybe Chieftain Narjak? Zeramak make him bestest helmet troll ever see.
Mugwa's mane? Zeramak forged that? Akrog remembers it well. When he was a cub, he was afraid of his sire when he wore that helmet. Probably because of the extra tusks.
No brittlebone mess with 4-tusk troll. Took Zeramak long time. Worth it. Chieftain want one same?
Yeah.
Is it possible? It would be an honor to wear such a helmet.
It easy enough. Just bring Zeramak what he need to make it.
Understood. Akrog thanks Zeramak.
Let's see.
Chieftain should save his thanks for when Zeramak make it.
Zeramak must shape something.
Yeah, so it's the only legendary he can make right now. Where is it though? We have enough. We have enough. Let's make this one for him. See who can use it for now. Let's see if it's locked. Okay, at least it's not locked one character. I think this is too important for you, man. So let's see how much it affects him. So, it's a point in everything. You can feel it in the damage everywhere. Okay.
Zeramak must shape something.
Yeah, let's give him this. Give him this. Let's give him this. We dismantle this one. So he has now 3 types of attacks. That makes him very versatile. Okay. You don't have anything. Ah, sure, let's keep it. Let's keep it for a while. Okay, so I gave this guy that shield we got, and I made him basically a shield and axe guy. He can still cast that. I was worried that he can't, but he can still do it. And look, he has a 52% chance of blocking, so I did improve a bit. Too bad you can't recover your materials when you craft stuff, because can't really plan ahead. You don't know what you will find. You don't know, you know. This can be. I forgot to give Grumph his bag of bones.
Chieftain, how can Grungwa help?
Akrog has some bone dust for Grungwar's plant.
Grungwa was about to ask. He saw Akrog collect it. Wonderful. It grew stronger again. They feel its power.
It will not cast down a lightning bolt upon them, will it?
Only upon the blasphemous.
Well, rot it.
Let them find more of this, chieftain.
He starts to be a believer.
That is it for now.
Of course, duty awaits.
Let's see. Yeah. So I actually don't know what this does now. So before it used to give 8. Basically it used to double the life regen for everybody in the party. Now I don't know what the second upgrade does. Where are you? So still adds that, but I don't notice any other changes. That's still this, only this. just a pigman.
Interesting. Probably.
Wanna get that armor with 25%. This one. It's a ton of resources though. No, this one. I would like to give him a spear also. A lot of stuff spent on this guy. He still has the first spear, but with all the bonuses he does actually good damage. Let's... Okay, more attack speed. That's actually good because he used to attack at 4 seconds, now he attacks at 3 seconds, so it's considerably faster. I would like to give him a better spear though.
What is that?
Let's
Let
check out
Zazka get a
this
proper
guy.
look.
If he's cheap, maybe we do. What is it? Yeah, let's give him a purple one. Cause I can't make the legendary. Yeah, let's take care of this guy. But if we find another, and the dismantle is, oh my god, not even worth dismantling. Okay. Alright. Now we are stopping over here. And I'll continue. In fact, let's go to the world map. Alright. So I did improve them a bit. I do like this. I do like this one. Seems to jump to a lot of targets, so it does decent damage. Every 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds is good. Not really. It's good. This one is good. Yeah. Not spending anything more. I'm not crafting anything more. So let's get to the world map and we will go to the town to raid it from there. I think it's over here. Okay. And we will talk to the stranger after we solve this one. Okay, and move to the second temple. Alright, let's stop over here.